Xavier Roughan is a very determined young man. He's determined to make every day count. After a 3-year battle with leukemia, he was selected for a scholarship trip to Cambridge University, where he worked on a revolutionary mastitis treatment for dairy cows. I'll explain why in a second. On top of all of this, he manages 50 beehives. Somehow, he still has time for school. Xavier Roughan, a very talented young man indeed, and he's with us at the desk this morning, dressed in his uniform. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to meet you. Thanks so much for being in here with us. Let's start, because there's a bit of a life story here for you, Xavier. Let's start with Cambridge. How did you get to Cambridge University?
So I heard about it through my school, Scots College, where I'm at the moment, and my father also heard about it. I received an email from the Immerse Education people, staff, whatever. I read about it, read about the program, and like the nice places where they're at. I ended up having to write an essay or a long paragraph about my idea on the medicine for mastitis, which ended up getting sent through to some people through the Immerse Education. They read about it, they took interest in it, and they rewarded me with a 25% scholarship through to Cambridge University.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many people get that?
I'm not sure how many people there had scholarships. I think they're about, a bit less than half of them had scholarships.
And what was it like once you got there?
It was completely different to, well, in the UK it's completely different to what it is here. Cambridge was very nice. The overall experience was great. A bit nerve-wracking because it was all new, but it was great.
Mastitis. Xavier, I'm looking at you. You're a young man. What are you doing investigating and trying to come up with medicines for mastitis? How did it come about?
So we were a part of a family dairy farm for a while. My father, who is also a veterinarian, whenever he was working on the cows, if they had something wrong with them, I'd be with them most of the time. And I'd learn about diseases that they'd catch, bacterias or problems or whatever. Mastitis, which was very common in cows, caught my attention, and I thought that maybe I could try and create a preventive medicine that's not an antibiotic for the cows.
And have you managed to do that? Are you?
Not yet.
But you're still trying?
Yes, absolutely.
So what is the, how would it work? How would a preventative medicine work?
I don't want to go into too much detail.
Oh, okay. It's a bit of a commercial secret.
Yes. I haven't gotten too far into it. I'm still researching. I can't really say
no
too
more.
much.
Say no more. Say no more. Keep it a secret. File it away, and when your business is booming, then we'll all know that you did it. You did it well. Let's talk about your cancer journey, and you don't mind talking about this with me?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So you had leukemia, and you were diagnosed at what age?
12 years old.
Right. And what's that been like? And you were with cancer for 3 years, as I understand.
Yes, unfortunately. Pretty tough journey. I didn't know until a week later in hospital that I had cancer. I thought I was just really ill, had the flu or something. And then I ended up finding out after I started receiving treatment that I had leukemia from one of the nurses. It was tough, rough battle. Spent most of my time in Christchurch Hospital, and then ended up, once I got better through treatment, I ended up moving back down home and started continuing treatment down there.
Must have been hard, not just for you, but also for your family, I imagine.
Yeah, especially for my father and my brother. I'm very connected to them, very close. My brother, he skipped time off school to come spend time with me in the hospital for a couple of weeks when he could. Which made it a lot easier for me to cope. because he was there by my side, and so was my dad. Unfortunately, my older sister, she had to look after the other siblings while Dad was in hospital with me for a while. It was tough on her, but she did a good job. Yeah.
Are you cancer-free now?
I am now, yeah. I still have to go for a monthly, every 3 months checkup for a blood test to make sure I haven't relapsed.
What's this?
So this is Bubbles, my cancer mascot. He's been to every surgery. He's been in the hospital with me the whole time, through the whole journey and everything. So I take him with me pretty much everywhere. I took him to Cambridge with me. Yeah.
He's your mate.
Yeah, definitely.
For people watching this, they might think this is a pretty incredible story, Xavier, and I'm sure you've heard people say that before. What do you, how do you keep your hopes and your dreams alive, or do you think what's happened to you has maybe helped push you even further into pursuing them?
Yeah, I mean, like missing all the past few years of school has made me determined to catch up and go beyond. I want people to see that you're able to do anything, no matter what you've been through. Yeah, especially after treatment, had a massive impact on me, and I was just like, I could maybe do something that'll be extraordinary to the world. Kid who had cancer, now he's creating a medicine for dairy cows.
Not just you, Bubbles as well, right?
Yeah.
Hey, lovely to meet you, Xavier. Thanks so much for coming in to talk to us. It's a very personal thing to talk about, so thank you for being so open.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. That is Xavier Roughan, as I said, an incredible young man. And he's dressed in a school uniform this morning, he told me, because you need to look smart, and you're right, you do.